Fish number 1 for the day, and on the ultralight. I had a feeling that might happen when I didn't have my camera on. Oh, what the? Didn't have my camera on again. Fish number 2. There he goes. Didn't have the camera on again because left most of my batteries at home, so I only have this one battery that's with me, but caught 2 fish now, lost a couple more. Though we've seen some huge ones swimming out in front of us. Started out using a Panther Martin, got nothing with that, so I switched to a blue fox, caught the 1 fish, lost a couple more, and it kind of went dead, so I switched to this size 3 gold blue fox, caught that 1. Nice thing about this ultralight is that I'm able to cast 80–90% of the way across this pond, which isn't very big, but still.
You can see him swimming right there in the water by his bobber. Oh, he's kind of hard to see, but he's going over there. Maybe he'll get him, dude.
Dude, I better. He was actually going for it until he saw me, and then he...
Yeah, if we can see him, he can see us probably.
Yeah, that one was a weird look. That one looked more like a trophy. The other ones look like steelhead. Again, did not have the camera on, but I finally got a 3rd fish. Moved over to a different part of the pond, switched lures, and it looks like my biggest one of the day. They're like average size stalker. There he goes. That's the unfortunate part of trying to conserve camera battery. Like I said, I forgot the rest of them at home. Looks like a 4th one. Damn, back-to-back casts. Switched to the old trusty Panther Martin. Took a few casts and nothing, but this will be my first one on camera. Seemed like the bite was just starting to die down. A little weird looking guy. There he goes. Still only caught 4 today, but at least this one finally got on camera. Just after the cast where I caught one. I couldn't believe I hooked 2 fish that fast after hooking nothing for a long time. Caught those first 2 fish, kind of took me a while, and then I went hours without getting another fish. I'd had hits on the bobber rod, but nothing crazy. Oh dude, no way. I'm in the spot now. That was right near the end of my cast. Fish number 5. There he goes. All right, cool. We're starting to get some footage now. But I've already caught 3 fish on this lure and just, I don't know if it was back-to-back casts, but it was maybe 3 out of 4 casts. Obviously the lure switch helped, maybe the spot switch helped. We switched to the OG Panther Martin, the black one with the yellow spots and a gold blade, what we caught the last 3 fish on. All the big fish have kind of disappeared. They're around here somewhere. I don't know if they just went out deeper or just not on the side of the pond that we're at, but there were some huge ones in here earlier. I was trying to get on camera and trying to catch some big trophies, and it looked like some steelhead. Hooked another one. It looks like you guys probably missed him jumping out of the water. Thought he was bigger at first. Not really fighting much even on this ultralight, just kind of swimming right towards me. He's a cool looking guy though. He's a really cool looking guy. It's number 6, really dark. Gonna let him go, but that's 4 on the Panther Martin now, and he came off himself. Ooh, there he goes. These fish are really cool looking out of this pond. They're just blue, but I kind of figured as soon as I turned my camera off, I was gonna hook a fish, and then it felt bigger at first. It was still a decent one. See if I can hit 10 today. Wasn't looking like I was gonna hit hardly anything for a while, and then there's 7. Cast right after 2. Ooh, this is a fatty too. Got a weird, big, ugly sore on him, but a little chunker. There he goes. That's number 7. 5 in this spot, so that's pretty damn good. Doesn't even feel like it's having to sink that far most of the time. I think a lot of these fish, especially the small stalker ones, are right by the surface. Dude, they're swimming right in front of me too.
Yeah, the fishing should improve, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You have one?
Yeah, I did not expect that. It's like number 8. Yeah, dude, freaking 8 of them, and 6 of them were all on this rock. The other 2 were over there. This one's a fatty too. Wonder if this is one of the fresh ones. There he goes. Most of the time I was hooking fish, I was either throwing it way out that way or way out that way. I tried throwing it along these bushes thinking maybe there'd be some bigger fish there. Dude, that fish felt decent too. I mean, I know I'm on an ultralight, but it felt bigger. I kept thinking it was bigger. Dude, I did not think I was gonna catch that many fish until I moved over here. There's one too. Maybe my biggest one of the day. Number 9. Oh, this one's got another weird looking sore on him too. There he goes. There's number 9. Number 10. Another fatty, dude. Damn. Those have been the fresh ones. Took all 3 hooks. That's awesome. Might have to start flipping my camera on even though it's under 50. Boom. Leave it on for a little bit. See if I can catch another one. You can just see him swimming on the bottom right there too. Oh, I gotta be reeling like through a whole school of them. There's no way one doesn't at least chase it. Damn, Damn, thought this thing was bigger at first. Dude, ever since I switched to the Black Panther Martin with the gold blade, that's what I've caught, I think 8 out of 10 of my fish on now. Damn, this thing got shoulders on him. Dude, it's so fun on the ultralight when they start pulling. Oh. There he goes. Well, kind of stuck in my line somehow. Now he's not. Now he goes. Just thinking I probably should switch that camera on too, but that number 10 or 11? I think that was, no, that was 11. So I've caught 9 on this lure now. Bam, just coming straight in. Boom. No fucking way, dude. 3 casts in a row? Oh, come on. I was over there not catching shit, and you guys were pulling them out left and right. 12 or 13. Boom. I'm soaked. I don't know how I got soaked from that, but. Oh, cool. I didn't shut my camera off. Ooh, he just put that hook in my finger. There he goes though. Dude, I was feeling that cast too. I did what I was not trying to do and lost count. I think 14 or 15 maybe. Damn, I almost casted right on top of that fish pretty much. That was a good hit too. Damn, some of these guys aren't even fighting that hard, even on ultralight. They're just swimming straight towards me. Y'all got these weird sores on them. See that? It's got to be at least bare minimum like 14 or 15, and it's crazy because like all but 2 of them were in this spot. Damn, I did not think lures were gonna come through like this. Not off to a good start. There that guy goes. I didn't even mean to throw it over there. I'm trying to throw it more out this way. Dude, this is what I was envisioning today. This thing's running everywhere, dude. I mean, stalker trout eat pretty much anything, but well, there's also less of them in here, and I caught a couple, but obviously the stock certainly helped. I don't know, it's like 18 or something. There's just so many in here, it really does not seem to matter where you cast. This is ridiculous, dude. Some of these guys are tiny. We're counting that one. That was 19 or something, I don't know. Seems like a good splash. Holes. Oh, now he wants to fight. Okay. Seems like some of these ones are getting bigger too than the ones I was getting earlier. Not this one necessarily, but another weird way to hook a fish, but there he goes. It might be like number 20, but if not, it's damn close. Dude, this is just cheating. This is cheating. Bro, I want them to fight hard on the ultralight, but then it's kind of deceiving because then I think I got a decent sized fish and it's just like 10 inches. Motherfucker's diving like a Chinook salmon right now. Oh, well, didn't have to touch that guy. I need to get a double up on camera or triple. Bro, it's like every time I throw it out in that middle, I'm not even reeling for like 5 seconds most of the time. It doesn't even sink that far. Had one hit it like right as soon as my lure hit the water, it seemed just about, and then I missed that one and then hooked another fish, or the same fish, I'm not sure. Okay, that is a trout. For a second I thought it was something else. Oof. Cool looking one. Not real ugly looking. Okay, I took all 3 hooks. This is like 20 something for sure. See how many we can get on camera before my camera inevitably dies. There we go. Dude, this is insane. Did not think I was gonna have this much fun today, especially the way the day started off. There he goes. Released himself, actually. Yeah, boy. I don't think he's hooked bad this time. Dude, yeah, I'm just like me just screwing off, I guess. Bro, half the time they're fighting hard on the ultralight, the other half they're just skating across the water. There he goes. He actually shook a couple of the hooks out, so it was easier that way. See if we can get 1, 2, or 3 more fish on this battery. Good old Panther Martins. Never let me down. Shit, that was not a small fish. I saw the fins on that thing. Yeah, that was one of those steelhead or something. I could see the fins on the bottom. Dude, seriously, it's like the same spot every time. Damn, this guy's bigger than I thought. Finally. Damn, that's a bigger boy. There he goes. It's heating back up again right on the next cast. We can hook another one. I've got to be at 30 by now. There's no way I'm not. There he goes. I got to a point where I was hooking fish like every cast. This is right where I've hooked a shit ton of them, is right where I'm at right now. Dude, it was right in the middle of all those boils too.
Oh, I wonder if it's the deepest point right there.
I think it is fairly deep. It's pretty deep right here too, actually. I noticed that when I came over here. I was like, it looks kind of shallow over there in comparison. Yeah, I'm gonna need pliers for this one. 12%, I don't know how many more I'm gonna be able to film. I'm basically just flipping the camera on when I hook up, but it's a darker one. There goes that one. That's gotta be somewhere in the 30s. That was a crazy spot to hook that fish. Did not think I was gonna hook one right there because I was almost near the end. He's barely hooked. Took a while, but we got another one here. There he goes. My battery is probably on life support, 11%. And another one. I think the cast after that. Ooh, this is fun, man. Gotta be pushing 40 here. Still able to milk the battery a little bit. Oh, there he goes. Kind of released himself there. Got another one. Let's go. I think I've gotten every fish I've caught on camera, so end of the day I'm gonna have to count and see how many I ended up getting. It's got to be probably in the 40s or at least by the time I'm done. Got the hook set that time. Figured I was gonna pull a fish out of that spot. I think this guy's hooked pretty good. My camera's like below 9%, so I don't know how many fish I can get on here, but it's a fatty. I'm gonna turn the camera off before I release him. Immediately after, hooked another one right out in that boil. Ooh, you give me a few good pulls here. Little fatty. There he goes. So I guess I did hook another fish and then it jumped out of the water. I wasn't really ready for that because it kind of died down a whole lot. A dark looking one right there. There he goes. Dude, it wasn't even that big either. There that guy goes. Just hooked up again. Another fatty. There he goes. Very next cast. Got another one. I'm barely hooked, but I had 2 hooks in him. Cool. And this could end up being one of our last fish on camera. I don't know. Gotta be bare minimum somewhere in the low 40s. I would have to imagine. There he goes. We're gonna try and get one more maybe. Hooked up again. Chunky. Barely hooked, but hooked enough. There he goes. We're down to like 2%, so I don't know how many more fish I'm gonna get on camera, but it's been a hell of a day fishing. It's been one of my best trout fishing days in a long time. Woo! Now he's running straight at me again. It's kind of a fatty. Hooked him somehow on top of the nose. There he goes. I don't know, I might be pushing 50, honestly. All right, this will probably be the last fish I get on camera because my battery's at like 1%. Then I might go pick up one of my buddies and then hopefully charge my camera and come back. But there he goes. Shook it off himself. It's been a killer day of fishing today. See if we can get one first cast back from the break. Now when you take a break, the thrill actually comes back. It's like for a while I was like, oh, there's another fish. Finally got another fish. Didn't have the camera on, but looks like a fatty. There he is. There he goes. There we go. Now the bite's turning back on. Just need to start turning my camera on, I guess. I have no idea what number fish is. There he goes. Woo! I was kind of pulling hard at first. Damn, this is a fatty. There he goes. I said I was messed up too. I had a feeling I'd get one on the cast that my line was all messed up. This one's small. Oh, cool. Yeah, you kind of have to reel fast. Oh, there we go. Kind of have to reel fast to keep it off the weeds. My camera was on this time.
Oh.
Bam. Be free. Let's go. Finally hooked up on another one. Been a minute. So like my smallest one of the day. One of those short, fat, weird looking suckers, but there it goes. Just hooked up on another one. Wasn't sure if this was kind of pulling different at first. He might just be a little fatty, but damn, that's one of the biggest ones of the day, I would think. Fatty. There he goes. I don't know, it's like number 175 or something. Oh yeah, there we go. I'd flipped the camera on too because I had a feeling. I figured like my first cast coming over here. Damn, that dude pulled pretty good. I was kind of thinking I might hook one right there. So I did get another fish. I did not think that was gonna happen. There he goes. Damn, dude, these fish been getting me soaked today.
That's probably what he said.
Oh, go. Yeah, boy.
Monster.
I almost turned the camera off because I was like, oh, I'm not going to get another one this quick. Fatties. Oh, yeah, baby. I did just get done saying I was going to snag one out from under him, but it was out in a different area. Dude, this looks more like a native where he's like small and skinny.
Double unhook.
Boom. There's his. Yep. Let's go. Damn, he's swimming sideways hard. Yarr. I don't know, it was like number 70. Might not be terribly far off once I do some counting. If I can actually land this one this time. Of course, I did not have the camera on. Looks like he's so good. Yes, sir.